I'll see about that, yeah.
Oh, did you call for me? Here, I'll come back to you then.
Actually, run to that room. Fuck it.
I don't... Actually, I tried to click on it there, click me down. I love that it gives us the snowman as well, so it's just like, you don't have to go through the whole sequence. But why would you just randomly just bring us to this spot on the map? Weird. Anyway.
The snowman, remember this?
Remember this and the fucking hatchet job. Anyway, right. Go. Okay. Now I have 2 keys here. What? Okay, he didn't give me enough time. Fucking hell.
No, go back into the room.
Yeah, easier. Okay, I was trying to find it. Ooh, a book! This is...
Boo.
So wait. Don't give me... Is this like the...
That's the book that has the spell that they initially used to trap the demon.
Ah. But so that means you're supposed to get that book at the time then?
Yeah.
Bullshit. I wonder if I can warp this back up there.
Yeah,
It's just like,
I wonder if put it back
you
up.
forgot something.
Yeah, the game was surreptitiously telling him, you fucked up.
That's horseshit though. That is so bullshit. Just like at the spur of the moment, that's the least thing you're going to notice. Because you're there like going, oh, drain cleaner, I just acided my fucking husband's face.
I just threw acid in his face.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pick up some fucking literature.
Right, yeah. Unless you had like an actual neurotic knowledge of the book, of the thing, which you're not going to.
I know the first thing I do after I acid attack somebody is pick up some Joyce.
Yeah. Oh shit, Ulysses! I was always waiting to wait this. Fuck off. Right.
You click the altar first.
Yeah. And then just this.
Yeah.
Right, fine. This has to be it now.
And you others. I reckon there's other stuff there.
Mm. Okay.
Right, let's sit down and have a jolly good read while the demon kicks the door in behind us.
Oh my god, it's in Latin. Can you remember this?
Malcolm was old enough to load that one, right?
Your life depends on it. I'd remember whatever the fuck I was. You did it.
Magicum. Let's see. Stand inside.
She knows Latin now.
Oh, good Christ.
Magic
Fucking plot twist.
Done.
Radius.
Radiant circle, we're in that. We're standing in it.
Fascinum, impaginum, apertum, liberi. Place, talisman, in open book page. Talisman?
Talisman, okay. Okay, let's try Colonel's body.
The only other clickable thing in the
He had
entire...
in the fucking flashback he had that.
Yeah.
So that actually makes sense.
Yeah, do you want to hurry up, bitch?
And is it probably... Yeah, so we'll use it on the book. Because it said open in book, so that makes sense. Because conveniently there's just a slot in the book. You can put the talisman. Because that works.
And it is meant for trapping the demon.
Sure, why not?
Humanum, superfascinum. Drip blood from alive, living man.
person, right?
over the talisman.
So it's like a blood circle, basically. I just used the brooch on myself.
Can I do this?
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Demons kicking in the door. Make blood circle.
Oh, it worked. Okay. I pricked myself. Oh, look, seriously, it worked. Because I just had like a snap decision, like, okay, poker, hammer, not gonna work. Okay. Oh, come on, there's like one fucking drop of blood. Just one. You didn't even render it in. Fucking Steve.
Fuck you, Steve.
I've suffered enough, Steve. Oh shit, Neil, it's glow. Oh, he did render it in!
Yay! Good man.
That's a
Steve.
lot of blood from one finger. Thank you, Steve. You saved the day.
Tenete, hoc betum, super fascinum, et cantate, hoc.
Your Latin is how you say shit.
Yes.
Hoc, blessed item over talisman, and say this incantation.
Holy item? Right, he's there. What holy item?
The brooch.
We use a brooch. He's asking for a holy item.
What's the brooch?
It's not the brooch. Wait, wasn't something there? What?
No, well, at least we get another death scene.
We're asking for a. He's asking for a holy a holy item. A holy item, like a cross. I didn't see anything for a cross.
Ah, it's the same one. Oh my god!
Right, well,
but
this-
we have the book anyway.
Yeah, that's a start. Okay, Donna's just there now.
Good man, Don.
Okay, so that room is now gone.
Yeah.
Hang on, we're dead man walking here, right? We don't like if we're looking for a holy item now. We might as well die here because there's no point. Right. Okay, we're going downstairs now. This is really weird. Now, we're looking for a holy item now. Presumably we need to get these fucking items beforehand now. We're going upstairs. Okay, I'm going into this room.
Yeah. Oh, you are kidding me.
Glass shard. It's a glass shard. So we've got a glass shard now, which is nice. Did you just pretend to be a scammer? He's shit at this. There we go. She's also shit at this. But that's a glass shard, right? We don't have the holy item unless that's the brooch, which we... Oh, what? Okay. Let's just play through this and see if it works.
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't... What?
What?
Okay, I must have had the glass activated. Anyway.
Oh yeah, you tried to stab him with the glass.
Ah, that's what it was. Right. Let's get the glass shard. Right, so now we have a glass shard, which is useful. Oh, we don't have the glass shard anymore. It's gone. Look, we don't even have it as equipped. Okay, fine. Right, we need to be somewhere. And he's just there. It's impossible. Right, let's go down this passage then. So obviously there's nothing in the glass shard is presumably a red herring because it disappeared from the inventory. Is there anything down here that can help us? So we're looking for like a holy item, right? So we're looking for a cross or holy water. I don't know, what else is holy? Rosary beads?
Crucifixes.
Crucifixes.
Yeah, them as well.
Let's look for some communion wafers. Maybe that might help. Okay. We're not being interrupted here, I noticed. Oh, now he finds us. I don't see how he got down there. The makeup looks really bad there. Look, see it? Look at that. It looks terrible. Okay. This is exceptionally bad. But now we warped in here, which means we're on the right track. Oh, we never went down this way. Into the chapel.
Ah.
So there has to be a holy item here. 'Cause it obviously was pointing away from us.
Mm-hmm.
Move. Okay. She just took a bump.
I'm bleeding.
What the hell is that?
Oh, something's dripping blood.
Yeah. Cyrus!
Cyrus!
That's where he was! And he's just a sack of spuds now.
Hey, who the fuck dropped him?
He just slipped gravity. Okay, so now we know what happened to Cyrus.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully... Oh, look, there's something shiny there. So before I read it across.
The rosary beads.
Rosary beads. Okay. And that's all we... So all we needed was to find 3 items whilst we're on the run from a mad person. Although you only know you need them retroactively.
As the game gives you massive hints by spawning you in the right areas.
Right.
In case I'm going to enjoy killing Don this time, I'll have to admit.
Do you want me to play through it this time?
No, yeah. No, actually, I'll do this.
You don't do the honors?
Skip.
No, man, remember.
Boosh. Do it.
Eat this, motherfucker.
That is ridiculous. Like, I know Sierra fuck with people sometimes, but that's just bad design.
Boom.
That is just bad design. Neil is fucking acing this.
Neil has been through this enough times.
Neil is pissed. You're getting flashbacks to when you played this the first time, just like, I know what to do now. I am the chosen one. Right, well, I played through this out in its entirety then.
Yeah.
It's only fair.
No, we know that.
Yeah, okay. So it's the
Body.
body, yeah.
Right.
Then it's the... At least she's acting.
Yeah.
It's a start.
She's learned how to emote.
Right.
Emoting.
You know what?
Okay, so now it's the blood circle, which so would be prick us.
Brooch.
Okay, now we'll play this out.
Can I do this?
Now we're using up 4 items here. Surely that's the end. Can't believe it they did that though. I honestly can't get that. And that was just to fuck with people as well. Like, there's no other way you do that.
We're being trolled. We just got
Yeah.
trolled.
Again, I Sierra, just why? It must have been a good idea at the time.
Again, I'd love to beat the QA engineer who actually decided, yeah, that's good. This isn't going to be confusing for people whatsoever.
No, not at all. Especially with people who are only half paying attention, playing it in fucking sections. Right, and now we say 10 Hail Marys because we have fucking time for that apparently.
Now the holy item.
I don't know why I'm doing Charlie Unicorn for her voice now.
Pop
Now we get the holy
it can't take. Pop.
She's a She said can't tite. Can't tite. Can't tite.
Blessed item over talisman and say this incantation.
I know the demon is growling, but she's really just saying, get on with it, love. I'm paid by the hour. Don, was that you? Oh, you're dead. Okay. Can I assume control, please? Thank you. Alright. Now it's time for Jesus to save the day.
Jesus!
I love it's like it's a definite holy item as well, not like some sort of just.
Well, it was on a tomb, like, and shit.
And shining at us.
Yes.
Here we go. Climatic scene. Here we go.
Spiritus malus.
I think we did it.
Ite infacinum.
This is a great novel. The time I killed my husband and killed a demon, all in one night.
How did you kill your husband? Axe in the back.
Ah.
Ah, bitch got style.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming onto the show, Adrian.
Police are waiting outside.
Thank you. Now the demon sounds constipated.
He slimed me.
Say the final line. She's got a flair for the dramatic anyway. More fans! More fans!
Where did Carol's body go?
Sorry about it.
Don't worry about it.
They forgot to render it in.
Fucking Steve.
Fuck Steve. Steve, you're fired. You're gonna work on Phantasmagoria 2, Puzzle of Flesh, alone.
And it's gonna suck.
No, but this is a masterpiece, not as good as that.
Oh, that's it.
What a powerful ending.
Yeah.
Are you scared?
Not anymore.
Oh. What was that? That's Phantasmagoria. Right. Ah! You know it's a Sierra game when they have a shitty ending theme. This is like 90s kit right here. Come on, talk to us about the power of love or some shit like that. Come on.
No.
Damn it, Neil. Yes!
It wasn't power of love, it was heat of the night.
Right, he said love, didn't it?
He does.
We need to pay attention to this. Guaranteed the power of love is part of the lyrics.
Power of love!
Right. Let's do some power of reviewing then. How was... You've obviously come back to this game because you played it originally as a wee boy back in the 1880s. So...
Fuck you.
So... On the second turn, how was that for you?
Bell scraping. Oh, it was called Take a Stand!
Damn it.
Ah!
Fuck you, Mark from music. The esoterics, yeah, I'm sure they were. But yes, was that enjoyable?
No, bell scraping.
That's all you have, bell scraping? That's the best you can do, really, I suppose.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, that's the guy to blame. Robin Bradley. You're shit. You're shit.
Shit.
Come on, who's the rendering guy? Come on.
Video production, Sierra, Bill, cinematographer, Gerald.
Because you even spelled your own name wrong, you fucking tool.
Spell it whatever way you want.
Post-production. Compositing and effects. Close. 3D environments, maybe. Come on, we're desperately looking for a Steve here.
Modeled by Kronos.
Yeah, they're good.
Right,
Get a Greek god on this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, a Titan. Right?
Yeah. Damn, Moody, I say she was. Just insulting people's names.
This is really bad.
These people are probably famous.
Or dead.
Or dead. A combination of the two. Kronos is really good at this.
Oh, renderings.
Yeah. Kim, Brandy, Brian, and Kronos. Definitely not them.
Kronos' first name is probably Steve.
Steve Kronos?
Yeah, Steve Kronos.
Down the street there, the Kronos family?
I know that guy.
Good shout.
Oh, that is who Kronos is.
Alright, Alright, come on, we need a Steve somewhere. No, Sierra, you haven't even hired one Steve.
There's not one fucking Steve.
You have a Travis but no Steves. You have a Daryl and there's no Steves. Seriously, Ken Williams, you have weird fucking problems. You have a Vanna and no Steves.
Fucking hell. Not even a programmer called Steve.
Steve Programming! Yes!
He's getting the blame.
Alright, it's his fault. It's his fault. The whole thing is on him. Okay, so... I'll admit... Okay, there's too many people on QA for that to actually work.
An additional QA.
What
There's
the shit?
additional QA.
They obviously gave it to like one guy.
Yeah.
No, there's offsite QA as well.
Fuck me.
How did you people get away with this? Okay.
Testing.
Anyway, so let's if Roberta Williams wanted to be taken seriously, right, and as a dramatic piece, the pacing worked out in the end. Like the first two chapters, the first chapter was really dull.
Yeah.
And there was no point to it. You were just you're just going around places looking for something to do.
Yeah.
Which, as a game, is awful, but like for the movie, it makes sense. Like it was written as a movie and then transported to a game.
Yeah.
And there's obviously like little problems with that. I think that I had more fun just slagging off the game for how bad it was. But obviously, as you said, it's this is really important in terms of the fucking F&B stuff and all that.
Oh, this started everything.
Yeah.
I mean, they made a shitload of money on this.
Yeah, I'm still amazed. This is worth £12 million.
Yeah,
$12
they
million
made a
even.
load of money on this.
Yeah,
You know.
But at the same token, the main gripe I actually do have with this, well, first of all, the acting, I can't blame the acting. It's this is like uncharted waters in a sense. Like you don't criticize the acting of your first ever film, you know.
Yeah.
So, it's like I have the voice acting for first games as well. So I suppose, but the real bullshit was that final chapter. Right, just from a gaming standpoint, right? If you're planning out the game in stages, right, and the last chapter is they will need items A, B, and C to succeed at the final level, but we're gonna hide A, B, and C in little hidey holes that they cannot possibly find.
Oh no, we're gonna set it up and we're gonna allow them to get to the end without them actually realizing. Oh, I need A, B, or C.
Yeah, you only know you need those 3 items until you get to that stage. And even one of them is a red herring because it's a glass shard. That you can easily use a brooch for instead. Mm-hmm. So you have red herring items I can, make Legion to because it is a Sierra game.
Yeah.
They're just known for that. That's just the thing they do. But point and click games always do that, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But having 3 items that you don't know you need until the right end of the game. And 3 items, by the way, I don't think you could get until that chapter. You have to get that while you're getting chased by a half-melted man. That, again, as you said, procedurally generated around the building.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it's not as if you know where he's going to be.
No, exactly. You can't just predict. There's no tell, right? So you don't have a tell for where he is. You don't have any indication of where the items are, by the way. Because what was it? Where are the items? There was there was the brooch we had already.
But the book is right when you scar them with the acid.
Yes, but the thing was, your attention is directed to the drain cleaner, which is the item you needed.
And after you've just melted his face off with sulfuric acid.
Yes. The
first instinct is to leg it out of the room, not snatch up some literature.
Okay, so but even then, right? If you're trying to do this if you're doing this one time, right? And you know what items you need. One, you have the brooch. Okay, that's fine. It's already got that picked up at some stage.
Yeah.
The second one is the book, right?
Yeah.
Now you don't pick up that book at the start. You open it up, unleash the demon, and then leave it there.
Yeah.
Presumably, you don't pick it up and bring it around you the fucking Necronomicon, right? So you don't know you need that until that point. So you pick it up in the dark room and then try and run out. But the guy just wakes up and takes you, right? So there's no physical way unless in one session you're able to take the book and then run upstairs, go into the chapel, and pick up the rosaries, and then he gets you down there, which makes more sense.
But even then, you still have to get the snowman. So you have to go from you then have to go from the chapel all the way down to the theatre.
Yeah, which you're gonna meet him in the middle eventually.
Yeah. So you go from the chapel all the way down to the theatre, into the back.
So what's meant to be the final item then? Is it meant to be the snowman? Is that where he's supposed to get you? Well, because the way I see
he's
it,
probably meant to get you at the snowman. You're meant to go.
Yeah.
Probably meant to snag the book, head up to the chapel,
yeah,
grab the rosary beads,
and then go out, and then go down go back up the passage. Then
get down to the theatre,
yes,
and then you do that quite admittedly quite funny wig sequence.
that was pretty funny. In fairness, that was a woman who got scalped, but
yeah,
just couldn't stop laughing at that.
And so yeah, then you meet that, then you run into the back room, you pick up the cloak, you get the snowman, you use that to stun him, then you give him an axe in the back, and then you're set.
Then you're set into the final
So
stage.
how the fuck are you meant to know that in your first go? Like, it's impossible to do in your first
There's
go.
no way you can. There's physically no way you can, unless like there is some sort of like sequence. There's like some sort of like subtle way of learning the game, but I don't know if we're paying enough attention to it, or they were like. Really...
I think it was the warping us right next to the room.
Yeah, that was the only thing that told me like, and I just disregarded it as a programming bug. It's just like, right, okay, like in that case, then when we had the book, then it walked us upstairs. Did it not?
But yeah, when we had the book.
Oh yeah, it made us enter out of the room then, and then there was a ability to go upstairs. Yeah. Oh god, that's a mess. That really is a mess. Either way, like, I'm trying to find. There are positives to it, and it's the fact that like you're using technology for the first time, and obviously it was an impressive production for its time. I can accept that.
The death scenes,
aged badly.
The death scenes were quite good.
The death scenes were very creative. I'll admit, especially at the end, they were very good.
It's quite kitschy.
Yes, it is. It is real. Like I don't know if it was intended at the time, but it really channels that D-movie fucking horror.
It is really kind of like the room of fucking FMV.
I was thinking like more like the Black Sheep. You've ever seen that film? Just how horrid the body like gore that is. It's like zombie sheep bites your dicks off. Sure, let's go with that. Sure, this is a comedy. But no, I mean like I can't be mad at this game. It's flawed. It's awful. It's certainly not a game of the year.
No.
But
it's not something I can really recommend to people I like.
unless you're really into D movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I reckon it's a game everybody has to at least experience. You're like
if you're someone who actually like needs to see cornerstones of the industry, Phantasmagoria is not one of those games. But but at the same token, it was a it was a notable experiment.
It was indeed.
It was a notable experiment, and I think it has to be recognised as such, because there's other FMV games that I have played and plan to play that either want to live up to this or have built on this.
I'd say built on it.
Yeah, and built on it, and obviously have the flaws carried over from that as well. So it's like, okay, what did these games do good? And let's do all of them, but not improve on them.
Nope.
Because that's the only way we know. FMV. I still have a weird fascination with this genre because it was a good idea at the time.
It's funny because it's stuff that like could be done now very well.
It technically is done now, isn't it? Really, with the motion capture and acting and
no,
stuff.
with do proper acting like this because you could do it like with like helmet mounted cams.
Yeah.
Like games like I was gonna say
Tesla
games.
effect.
Like yeah, and shit like
Like I would buy a modern FMV game. I would be fascinated to work on
fucking
this.
shit like films like Hardcore Henry. That's all done totally first person perspective.
Yeah.
You know, it would work now. It's funny. It reminds me. There's a really good show called Ring My Bell.
Sounds familiar.
Late in the kind of mid 90s.
Yeah.
Whereby they literally got a shitload of famous people, and it was kind of like a live show, and you could call up the people.
Yeah.
And it would flick between the different booths of people getting conversations.
Yes.
With normal people who just rang into the show and asked to speak to somebody.
This sounds really familiar. It's like something.
But the thing is like back those days now, it was just traumatically boring. It was a horrendously boring thing.
Yeah.
But nowadays, with like red button interactive technology and the internet and stuff like that, you could really make that work. And it really do. So I think it's an idea that was like vastly ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time, I think, is a good way.
I think it was ahead of its time because they were always bumping up against the kind of limits of technology.
Yes.
And you could only get, up until this point, you could only get like polygons and shit like that.
I will say it is, that's a very good point, because it's even achievable having this on just one CD.
Yeah.
Because they made the decision that like a lot of other FMV games had, like Ripper on our channel, and Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I think is another notable example that went for the full screen. No like pixelating, no like scaling down. It was like full video. If you're gonna get the full experience, get the full experience. But you're gonna have to swap and switch CDs all the time.
Yeah.
So like Ripper's on like 7 CDs and Blade Runner's on 6 CDs.
Yeah.
That's the trade-off. Or it's all on one CD and it's in a little window box. So you pick and choose which one you want. And if anything, probably having it in the window box helped it out a touch.
Yeah.
Because with obviously the graphics and all that time. But no, I agree. I think Ahead of Its Time is a good shout because in a sense it is.
But ahead of its time, but biting off way more than it could chew. Because,
like I said, a few years later, like even then, the plot of the sequel wasn't such a load of shit. Like you could have the same game done again, but in full screen.
Yeah.
You know, it was just a few years later you could do that. You know, pity that the second game is just awful. It's really bad.
Really bad. It's so bad. Like,
yeah.
I don't think we'll inflict that on the channel.
I don't think so. Unless
No.
people, I don't think people would even ask for it. Like,
No.
yeah, but
And to be honest with you, I really don't want to sit through it.
no, it's really gruesome as well. Like,
Yeah, like they go full BDSM, like it's full
BDSM. I
bondage
think
and
that,
shit like that.
yeah, it's
Like it is based in a sex club. Most of it is anyway.
Some of it is, yeah. And I think the main character is like genuinely like perverted. You know, not even that. Like it's just like there are sequences where the character is explaining himself, and it's like this character is really fucked up. You're playing an actual like psycho.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
And then you're just sitting there thinking midway through, it's like, I know how to play you.
I know.
Fuck you, you're a dickhead.
Yeah, I remember seeing some of a Let's Play of it, and I remember there's like one cool sequence where you're working in an office, right? And there's a murder in the office, you don't know who it's from. It's obviously you. Because that's how this shit is written. But the thing is, there is like a cool section where like you're reading with work emails, and there is like there's like the start of the sanity effect in this game. Totally accidentally.
Yeah.
Right? Because Eternal Darkness like does it and knocks it out of the fucking park.
Absolutely brilliant.
But the start of the sanity effect is in the puzzle of flesh because you're reading emails and then like suddenly it just starts flashing. You killed him. It's like you killed him. He killed you. You killed him. You killed him. And it's like you could be like getting an attachment and it's his like fucking corpse or something. It's like that's a good. They should have kept that instead of making this genuinely uncomfortable to play. But at the same token, this is like at a time where there was other uncomfortable games to play, like Harvester and fucking Eye of No Mouse and all them.
Harvester was a very traumatic game to get through.
Very, very. And Eye of No Mouth is intended to be miserable. So yeah. So if you want to see us endure more misery on the Monday Madness channel, then drop us a comment and tell us which game you want us to suffer through. But in the meantime, I think me and Neil are going to find something more palatable to play, something actually nice and enjoyable.
Yes.
But otherwise, this has been Monday Madness.
This has been Phantasmagoria.
This has been the fantastic fabulous Phantasmagoria.
Woo!
And we shall see you next time, whenever that may be.
Toodle pip.